Welcome to the Health and Happiness Show. As many of you know, I, Janet Hawkins, will be your host this evening. And our goal is to provide holistic information to just remember this is a new year with new beginnings. So we're going to be talking about new resolutions for the new year. But before we get started on that, we do a newsletter every month, and we include information on different supplements. May it be for sleeping, may it be for stress, or may it be time to detox. Because here we are in a new year, and it's so important for us to go in and do a cleanse. So if you haven't done that yet, it might be something to consider starting out the new year to clean your body up and to have quality of health as well. So being a new year, I would like to go over the 10 health resolutions for the new year. So number one is we need to have a life plan. So you need to take care of your health, and it should be your top priority. And I always tell my clients there are 5 things that we have to remember. Number one is our diet. The diet is so important in today's world because there are so many chemicals, pesticides, preservatives, all types of things in our food. And that's one reason it's a good idea to have the Yucca app on your phone. And let me show you that as well. So the Yucca app, you go in and zap the barcode, and it'll tell you good, bad, or poor. So whenever clients come in, new clients, I always have a folder for you. And I will include information on the Yucca app, but during this show, I can share that information with you. It's YUKA. And it'll go in and it'll tell you excellent, good, bad, or poor. Now, as for your food, you can do it for your skincare, all different types of things. So it's something that we may want to consider to add that to your phone today. And then also, we always talk about the Dirty Dozen list. That is so, so important too for your health plan, because what's at the top? Strawberries is at the top. Then we have spinach, we have kale, we have apples, grapes, all of the above. And then they just added potatoes as well in the last year. So it's important to be aware of what has to be organic and what does not have to be organic, because it gets a little pricey by using the organics on a regular basis, and I understand that. And with the economy today, and here we are in winter, and we don't have our gardens now to go out and pick our tomatoes and our fresh lettuce, things of that sort. So it's important to have that knowledge on what needs to be organic and non-GMO as well. So that's our first plan, is to have a good plan for our health. And then number 2, like I said, is nutrition. So the best we can do is eat live foods as much as we can. And of course, I like Soul Pizza in North Canton. It's all organic pizza shop. They have a nice salads, things of that sort. And they have excellent food. And it's so nice because when you go out to a restaurant to eat, many times those are dead foods. And I know there's times that we eat our dead foods. Those are like something in a box and are processed as well when I talk about the dead foods. The live foods are the ones that grow maybe on the tree, in the soil, things of that sort. So, and plus we are indoors right now, so, you know, we tend to have a lot of soups right now. Like I had noodle soup last night and maybe some vegetable soup. So, especially with the cold weather and recovering from the holidays, which we've been very busy as well. So we need to, you know, be aware of eating the live foods. Like say, for example, if you're having yogurt for breakfast, add a banana, slices of banana, or maybe some red raspberries, blackberries, things of that sort. Just giving you ideas to make things simpler and easier for you as well. So also, fitness is so important, and we're going to really concentrate on that after my One Healthy Minute here. And we have Makenna here from the Super Ladies Center, and she's going to go in and tell us all of the benefits of exercising and how much better you feel and the right program for you. That is what's so, so important. because we need to stay fit. That really helps with your flexibility as well, and attitude. And then also, here's a new year, we need to detox. I'm sure, I know about, how about you, but I know with the holidays, I will eat that cookie, and I know I go down to Amish country and I get my pastries, and they have their own made candy and cookies, and yes, I do eat some of those as well. So we need to detox starting a new year to go in and clean you up. But just remember, it's not just our food. It is our water, it is the air as well. So we're exposed to toxins 24/7, and you've got to be the CEO of your body and be in charge as well. But detox is we need to do that like every season change. So here we are, New Year. If you haven't done a cleanse, you may want to consider that. And so when we talk about a cleanse, we have different cleanses. And my go-to is my favorite one right here, the Tahi cleanse. And it has 30 packets in the box. And you take one packet. I usually take mine before I go to bed, and you'll get results in 10 to 12 hours. That means you'll have a bowel movement in 10 to 12 hours. So say, hey, if I am a teacher or a UPS driver, a mail carrier, thing of that sort, and you go to work at 7, so you got to take it earlier in the late afternoon, like at 4 o'clock for sure, because you'll get results and you're not going to be a happy camper. So if you're going to be home in the morning, like it's a Saturday, and you're going to be home in the morning and church doesn't start till 10, you can take it like at 7, 8 o'clock. You're fine. So one pack in here. Now, what is in this packet? There is black walnut, which are for parasites. There is psyllium husk, which is for fiber. And number 3, there is burdock, which is going to go in and clean up your blood. There is also a liver combination to clean up the liver as well, and also for the kidneys to keep them functioning as well. And how do most people feel? They feel more vitality, more energy, more uplifting. You're not going to be tired. Now, on the box, it usually suggests to take one packet in the morning and one in the evening. I don't suggest that. I would rather start out on a slower cleanse and do it every season change. Now, this is the one that I prefer, but we do have other choices as well. And we also have the cellular detox on here as well. And this has a little bit of burdock in it as well. And what I do is I muscle test you to see what is the best one for you. And then we have environmental detox. So say, hey, I just had a client that was a beautician. Guess what? She needed the environmental detox because she works around an environmental area that is kind of toxic. So, everybody is different. So I like to muscle test to see which one is best for you. That is called kinesiology. Everything has energy, and you will tell me which one is best for you. So we've got that down pat, and then we need to take our supplements as well. And then for our supplements, of course, we need to take our D3. Here we are. It's still getting dark at like 5 o'clock. And we don't see much sunshine. We've been blessed with it a little bit, but we're still indoors and it's dark. So the D3 is going to help your immune system, cardiac, and your bones as well. The one that I carry from Nature Sunshine is 2,000 units in each tablet. So usually if you're type O blood, you have a good immune system, so you might want to take 1 or 2 a day. Now, type A might want to take 2 or 3. You can talk to your doctor about that if you would like, and they can guide you as well, because we all need our primary care doc. But we want to work together. There are times we can take our supplements rather than a medicine as well, depending upon the issue, of course. So D3 is very vital, especially being in Ohio, where it's dark and kind of cold this time of the year, okay? And then also, I think it's very important to have olive leaf on hand as well. So olive leaf works for viral, bacteria, and candida, and parasites. So, if you're starting to get the sniffles, there's been a lot of flus going around, a lot of different viruses. So olive leaf is great. And you put 60 to 80 drops in like a shot glass of water, and you drink that 2 or 3 times a day. So that is what I really prefer whenever I'm starting to get the sniffles. Or you can also do some Silver Shield if you prefer to do that as well. And then also The D3 is really good, and then I like the omega-3s, and of course our magnesium is fantastic to help you sleep as well. And another thing I wanted to share with you is this is a great, you can get this at a health food store. I checked at Walmart, they did not carry it. It's Antique Minerals. This is magnesium bath flakes. And what you do is you put this in your bath, and you can see the flakes right here. And you put them in the tub, warm water, of course. I like hot water, excuse me. And then you let it dissolve, and you soak in it. You do a magnesium soak. The benefits are amazing, and we'll talk about that later when we talk about the fitness. But I just wanted to share this with you. This is for my daughter-in-law's birthday. She hasn't tried it before, so I got her the smaller pack. And then they also have the larger bag as well, but it's in a canister. And I think this one, my daughter had gotten this for me, and it's on Amazon, I believe. So it's amazing, especially if you're having difficulty sleeping, or if you have some tenderness whenever you're exercising as well. It's amazing how it just vanishes overnight. But everyone is different. That's how it works for me. And I do it, how much do you put in your tub? I usually put in maybe about a cup and let it dissolve and soak for about 15-20 minutes. And it's amazing. It's going to help you sleep better because it's absorbed through the skin. It's amazing. So that is something that I think is very positive for your body as well. I like to take the magnesium supplement internally, but it's amazing how this one goes in absorbed into your skin as well. So, but you're not doing that every day, of course. You're only doing that a couple times a week. So we've got that on what we have to do supplement-wise. And of course, you know, you might want to throw in some vitamin C because we have to get that from our food today as well. And, you know, you can get that from your oranges, orange juice, things of that sort, okay? And then the attitude is so important. We have to be very, very positive in today's world. So it's just a habit that we have to be very positive and take control of your body and respect it as well. And then stress. Stress is a big one. I see a lot of clients that have a lot of stress. One of my best sellers is Stress J. It just takes the edge off, and it has passion flower and chamomile in it. So it doesn't make you drowsy, and you can take 2 or 3 in the morning and then take 2 or 3 in the afternoon if you need it. Listen to your body. It's talking to you as well. And then we have good relationships, you know, basically with your loved ones and your family. Enjoy the quality time with them as well. So that is a good way to start off the new year by starting out with these 10 resolutions, okay? So now we talked about the fitness. So I had Makenna here. Makenna is part owner of the Super Women's Center. So how long have you been involved with the center?
I have co-owned it with my mom for 2 years now. Exactly.
You and your mother
September.
own it,
yes.
correct? Yep. Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So, and you're a graduate from college?
Yes. So I did 1 year at Eastern Michigan, and I did 3.5 years at Nova Southeastern in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where
Nice.
I studied human nutrition.
Very good.
Yep.
So this is right up this is a part of your life it's your passion as well.
Yes.
Like mine.
Yes.
And you kind of walk the talk, you know, because I'm the herbal lady, but I am into the supplements as well. But it's a combination of many things. And your specialty is exercise.
Yep.
If we don't move, we're going to lose.
Exactly.
Right? Right.
Yep.
So would you like some chlorophyll?
Sure.
Okay. Chlorophyll is so important as well. Actually, you have it at the gym for the ladies to try as well, right?
Yep. A lot of them love it.
Okay.
Thank
There
you.
you go. Cheers to good health
Exactly.
and to a new year. And the nice thing is it comes in packets as well. So if you say, because you were into sports, you played basketball full ride.
Yep.
And I know your brother's playing baseball, your younger brother. And we have the packets of the chlorophyll. And what you can do is just take the packet and put it in your bottled water. And it's
Exactly.
great. It's very good. It's going to help you with your energy. It's going to go in and help clean you up. It can help you with your hemoglobin if you tend to be anemic as well. Personally, being a gerontology major from Kent State, I feel as though the chlorophyll would be excellent to have in a nursing home.
Oh yeah.
And they use it also for people that have had cancer and help them cope with chemotherapy, things of that sort. So it's very, 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 very good. So I like the liquid though, but then if you're on the go, like if I'm traveling, I would take that as long as well. And maybe people are going to be traveling after the new year as well. So tell us some of the benefits of the exercise.
Oh my.
Where do we start?
I want to start off by saying that the average person should be getting 150 minutes in a week.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is 30 minutes, 5 days a week.
I guess I'm going to have to start walking.
That's 30 minutes a day, technically, like say Monday through Friday, it's 30 minutes a day.
Right.
So it's very important to get that. If you're going 3 days a week, you know, you could be getting an hour in 3 days a week like you do on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Right.
It's fine too. But yeah, it's recommended to get 30 minutes 5 days a week or 150 minutes a week. I think movement's so important because, as you can see in general, I think the older population, the senior citizens at our gym that are moving every day. We have a set of ladies that come in every single morning that are in their 80s.
Nice.
They're the ones that are thriving in life and they're doing good and their health's doing good, and I think it's so important. But honestly, it's important from literally, we have age 13 to 88 at the gym. The younger girls, for them to get strength training in is very important for injury prevention and everything too, as well, seeing that in athletes. But just in general, movement is so important for your body. Your body's going to break down without movement.
Well, and that's why I mentioned the magnesium bath flakes, because, you know, maybe you'll hear some excuse, oh, but I get so stiff and sore. Well, you can say, hey, you might want to consider this. I mean, I like the magnesium as a supplement to take to help you sleep and stuff, but this is amazing because I know when I do like shows, like if I do, like I'm doing a show the end of January at Belden Village at the Holiday Inn. After standing for like 6, 7, 8 hours, the next morning I can be really, really kind of stiff and sore. I will take that before I go to bed and soak. No, it's not there.
Yeah.
So that's something that I think is really interesting that I would like to share with you, because I've been using it for a couple, 2 or 3 months, and I thought this is a nice time to share all this with you.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people aren't aware of the magnesium flakes, and I'm so impressed that Raisin Rack is now carrying it as well.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so.
I need those.
Well, I think we all do. It helps you relax, you know, because we live in a very fast-paced world today, and it's go, 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 and I just like it because you just soak in it, and your skin's absorbing it, which is really, really, really great. So whenever you come in, you start a membership, and you put a program together. Now, how do you evaluate everyone?
That's a good question. So, say you come in and join our gym. Of course, we have a bunch of different membership rates. We have senior rates. We have 3 month, 6 month, 24 month, and month-to-month options.
Nice.
So there's plenty of options for all ages. We have a college rate. We have ministry discounts for all sorts of everything.
Good.
So if someone comes in and joins, nothing's required, but what we do offer is nice. So we sit down and we get to know the person. We go over their goals. We do a health assessment, a functional assessment. We do WAM measures. They're not required, but we kind of like push for those just to kind of hold the person accountable.
Right.
After we do the functional assessment, we have a whole book we go into that tells us what stretches that person needs and what functional exercises or balance and core exercises they need as well. And we go over all those with them. So I think stretching is another thing that not many people do. I find that out a lot when they come in to do these with us, and that's the number one most important thing. They're so tight and like it's just terrible. So
well, yeah, and it's probably pretty important to stretch before you even start exercising, because that's usually what I do. I use the little blue balls or big balls, and then
stretch,
kind of touch my toes and things of that sort. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll do that with them. The first member workout we have with someone, we do 3 member workouts with them when they join. The first one's an hour.
One-on-one?
Yep. The first one's an hour with a trainer, and the second 2 are 30 minutes. So that first one's the functional health assessment, WAM measure. We'll go through a few machines if we can at the end. But the second and third member workout is primarily for us to show them how to use the machines. So a lot of ladies that come into the gym come in because they're lost. They don't know what to do. So we have a whole sheet made out for them, and we go over every single machine in the gym. We write down their weight, sets, and reps next to the machine number that's on our sheet. That way they can refer back to that sheet when they're all done. So after the third workout with us, We actually write them a program, like you mentioned earlier. We schedule a program overview with them, and that's their last appointment with us, and we show them how to do their program. So we write up a program specific to what maybe they want to work on. If it's someone who's like, I need strictly balance, that's what I want to work on, we can write a 3, 4, 5-day program of them for balance, and they can come in and do that. They just come in on their own after we write their program. They can come in, say they did a 3-day program, they can come in 3 days a week whenever they want.
Right.
They'll just grab their program out of our box, and then day 1 they'll do day 1, day 2 they'll do day 2, day 3 they'll do day 3. There's always a trainer working, so they come find us, we help them. If they need anything shown to them, we're always there for guidance, which is why we're different than a lot of gyms. We're always there to help. We have a trainer working at all times.
Good.
We change their programs every 8 to 12 weeks. We schedule WAM measures every 30 days to hold them accountable and check in on them. I think the biggest thing is we text people to hold them accountable. So a lot of people will miss their appointments, but we're texting them, trying to get them to come back in.
Okay, that's a good idea.
That's also important because not even just the WAM measures, just getting them back in. Whether it's the holiday season, there's quite a few people I can think of off the top of my head that just, haven't been in a while because it's the holiday season, and just checking in on them is important to hold them accountable.
Well, yeah, because I know it was important last week. I missed a couple days because I was extremely busy, and I could feel the difference. It just relaxes you more, you're more flexibility, things of that sort. So it's really, and I know it can be a challenge, especially if you have children, especially if you are working full time.
That's right.
So people that work full time, do they come after work, before work, or how does that work? For everybody's schedule is different.
I think I see both. Probably after work more, but I know a handful of ladies that definitely come in before work. We have showers at the gym, so I always, when I hear people quit, there's a lot of excuses I hear, but my job is to encourage them to come before or after. There's always showers. If you can come before work, that's great. Get into the gym, get your workout done. It doesn't matter if it's 30 minutes, if it's 20 minutes. If you can come in for 20 minutes of weights one day and 20 minutes of cardio the other day, we can write you a plan specific to your needs. So if you say, hey, I only have 30 minutes, I can write you a plan. Cardio is going to take up most of that time because you're going to warm up for 10 minutes, cool down for 10 minutes, if not more. So we're just going to have to cut that down to like 5 minutes, and strength training is very important. So if you can get strength training in, that's good too. Right.
Now, I noticed there's been a couple clients there, maybe they've had a stroke maybe. Do people come in for kind of like rehab as well?
Yeah, we encourage a lot of the ladies. So like you mentioned, stroke. So there's a lot of ladies that have had major health issues or surgeries that have come to us and like asked if we can help. The biggest thing with that is there's a lot of ladies that come to us that have been in PT. And we tell them, go to your PT, do your PT with your physical therapist, bring those papers to us, and we will write you a specific plan based off of what you're doing at PT.
That's good.
So you can just come to our gym and do exactly what you're doing there. We can help you with that, but you can also just continue to do it at our gym. So that's what we encourage the ladies to do that are in PT. The biggest thing is, unless the doctor tells you to stop moving, you want to keep moving. The number one thing I would say is, whether it's osteopenia or osteoporosis or arthritis, I encourage those ladies to not stop working out. That's the worst thing you can do. I see that all the time. I have arthritis in my knees myself because I had so many knee surgeries from college basketball, but not working out's the worst thing I can do. Movement is the only thing that's going to help it feel better. So it's very easy to just give up because you're sick of the pain, and you just, this hurts, that hurts whenever you do something, but that's what you got to do is move.
Yeah, I think you're going to really like the magnesium flakes.
Yeah.
That's really going to help with your knee as well, because I just know, like when I'm pretty active, and it helps with the aches and pains, like in the morning when you get up, because you've been laying still all this time.
Right. And I will say, with going back to arthritis, osteopenia, osteoporosis, we have a power plate in the gym in the corner. I like that. Yes. I always, when I show ladies the gym on a tour, if they come in to check us out, I show them the power plate, and I tell some of I swear by it myself.
I do
but there's some of the ladies that don't know about it, and I've been showing them lately because they say it stimulates your muscles up to 40 times per second. So for me, if you can't tolerate standing on the power plate and the vibration, there's so many different other things you can do. You can work on your balance, you can do hamstrings where you're not standing on it with your full body. But they say it's good for your lymphatic system.
Oh, well, you're lymphatic for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, in general, I can't really work out without using it. It literally it stretches me so well. It definitely loosens me up. I swear by that thing. Women that are around their time of the month, it's nice to stand on that and just like, you just feel a little bit relieved. So I love that power plate, and I definitely recommend it for everyone.
Yeah,
like I said, you don't have to stand on it. If you can't tolerate the vibration standing on it with your full body, there's plenty of other things we can show you. And yeah, I love it. You could put low vibration, high vibration.
Well, I was going to say there's control, which is really great as well. And the thing is, I am seeing so much lymphatic issues today. By doing iridology, and you can look in the mirror when you're brushing your teeth and you check yourself. If you see the little white powders on outside colored part of your eye, the iris, that's your lymphatic. And sometimes those little powder puffs are going to be yellow. When they're yellow, that means you've been toxic for a long time. And the lymph system does not have a pump like your heart does. So you are the pump. You've got to move, and that's why I like the power plate. You know, because I like to use that 90% of the time. I like to use it right before I leave. I like to use it for like a minute or two. How long do you usually use it?
I try to get I go on it at least 3 to 5 times a day. When I'm working though, I'm there a lot.
You're working there, yeah.
But I do it before and after my workout every time.
Good.
But I do at least 5 minutes.
Good.
So I'll do like a minute straight of like 5 different things. You can do core on there as well. There's pads over by. You can do like planks and like you can do all sorts of things on it. So
yeah, because I tend to bend down sometimes when I'm using it as well.
Squats or you know,
just kind of move around different directions. But that is such a great, you know, tool to help your body, especially your lymphatic system.
Right.
Because, I mean, how do I say it? You go to like a facility, like a nursing home or rehab. Okay, they're all sitting. They're all resting. So a rebounder works for the lymphatic as well. Rebounders where you jump up and down. I have a mini one at home. And then you have like, you know, the plate there to stand on as well, and it jiggles you around. Right. So that's stimulating the lymph system. Now, I know when I do my rebounder, I can feel mucus dipping down my throat. So it's working on the lymph system as well. Yep. It's so important today, because it boils down to is you've got to move or you're going to lose. I don't care if you are 2 years old or 10 years old or, you know, in your 80s plus. You know, you've got to move or you're going to lose. You know, because I see many people above 60 that are using the cane already and have to have assistance with getting around. So if you don't move, you're going to lose. So that's right. You know, so, and what are your hours basically? Monday through Saturday?
Monday through Saturday. So we're open 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, and then just 9 to 12 Saturday.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, I like that. So, do you work with like any teenagers or any people that are in school?
Oh yeah. So you have to be 13 or older to be a member at our gym. Okay. If you are younger than that, you're more than welcome to come in. You just have to be with the trainer. So I do train a lot of girls that are, I would say 4th, 5th, 6th grade at the gym myself. I hold like strength and conditioning classes, athlete or not. I like to bring girls in for movement. Like I said, there's some girls that are coming in for sports-specific things, but I also like to bring some girls in just to have fun and movement. Right. Whether it's walking on the treadmill for 20 minutes, then I take them through like a 30-minute circuit with weights, and it doesn't have to be heavy weights, just teaching them form, you know, teaching them how important it is to work out. Right. So I definitely work with a lot of younger girls. That's what I love to do. It's like all ages, of course, but I do work with a lot of younger girls. So it's good to see them in there loving it. And I will say a lot of the, how do I say this? Like a lot of the 16, 17, 18-year-olds, teens have a hard time being held accountable. Really? So, and that's why it's a little bit more expensive, but I recommend like one-on-one personal training when it comes to that age, because it holds them accountable to come in.
That's right, and their attention as well.
Yeah. So like the younger girls, of course, they have to, if they're younger than 13, have to be with their trainer. But I will say I've noticed like it's harder to hold those girls accountable.
So is there an additional fee when you do one-on-one, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we recommend doing like what we offer first with those first 3 workouts and then us
Right.
writing a plan. If something happens to where you feel like I need a trainer with me at all times, yeah, there's personal training.
Right, but the first 3, that's included with your fee.
We always try to
which is
say
great.
like do that first, because if you feel like, oh, I'm not being held accountable, or I feel like they need to go through my program with me again, we'll definitely block off 30 minutes to 45 minutes to go through your plan with you again until you feel like you understand it at no
Right.
additional charge. But if you would like to be with a trainer like 3 times a week, every time you come in for an hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, it would be like a different
Right,
fee.
right, I
But,
understand.
yeah.
And you're located in North Canton as well.
Yep.
And
Right next to Soul Pie.
Right, which
next
is
to
really
the
nice.
North Canton BMV, Puckers, same plaza as
Right,
all of
right.
them. So yeah.
The nice thing is you can just go place your order at Soul Pizza and then pick it up on your way out.
Yeah,
if
it's
you have
definitely
to.
awesome.
And I do that about once every 4 to 6 weeks as well.
Right.
Makes it very
And I do
convenient.
recommend Soul Pie mainly because they triple ferment their dough, so I'm gluten free, and I can eat their stuff mainly because you know they don't have processed stuff
Right.
there, but they triple ferment their dough and they import, I think it was from like Europe. So like
Right.
I can eat it with no problem, but everything else I have a problem. That's how you know it's what they're putting in it.
Well, no, I agree with that because if I'm very particular on what I eat, I have a very sensitive stomach, and that's what I'm saying today. Because especially if they use oils, most of the time it's soy oil, and that's not good. It's a GMO. So always want to get something that has no GMOs in it, you know. So your best oil is coconut oil or olive oil. Avocado oil is excellent as well.
Yep, those
So just passing that along as well. And as far as bread, I like Dave's bread because it's all, do you use that?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Just because I'm gluten free, I can't, but they say like the sensitivity is because what's in it, so I could probably eat that. Like sourdough, I'm okay with because it's fermented in moderation.
Well, they
but-
have the knockoff of Dave's bread at Aldi's as well. Because I was just in the health food store and it was like $6.50, I think, for a loaf of Dave's bread. That's really pricey, and I think you can go to Aldi's and get it for like half that price. So, and I just keep mine in the freezer because I really don't do a lot of bread. But if I'm doing a show, I will pack my own food.
Right.
Because I want to know what I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? So that's very, very, very good. So what do you find most of the goals are for the people that sign up? Probably different for each age group, correct?
Oh yeah. So we don't even recommend the younger between like 13 and like 18, 19 to even do a weigh and measure just because they're so young.
Right.
Unless they really want to, we're not going to say they can't.
Right.
But I'd say those young girls, their main thing is to just get fit, in their words. But and they just want to learn how to lift in general and how to work out.
Good.
That's the biggest thing. And that's why I love how we do those 3-member workouts with them. We teach them
Right.
how to use the machines and how
Right.
to use things properly. Middle-aged to older, I mean, older, a lot is balance. They come in, the senior citizens, I would say like 65 or older, and they want to work on balance or just strength or little things like, they're like, I can't pick up my grandchild. Like, I want to get strong for that.
Right.
I see that a lot. And then, of course, just losing weight. I'd say
Right, losing
9 times
weight.
out of 10, that's why. But, of course, you have the opposite effect. Sometimes people want to gain weight, gain muscle, but it mainly lose weight. And the biggest thing that I tell people going off of this whole health and fitness journey is it is at least 80% of the food that you eat.
Oh, yeah.
Now you need to be moving, like I said, like try to get it at least 150 minutes in a week if you can, or like 2 to 3 days. But eating is like 80% of it. And when the people say like, can you help me? I can help only like as much as I can when it comes to the fitness. Like I can write you a plan, I can hold you accountable, and I can
Right.
text you to come in. But if I don't know what you're eating outside of the gym, that might be why your weigh and measure isn't so good. Like you're doing everything right at the gym and what we're having you do there, but when you leave, we don't know what you're doing at
Right,
home and what you're
exactly.
eating. So,
Yeah.
we can only do so much when it comes to that.
Well, and that's why I like Eat for Your Blood Type as well. You're familiar with that, right? And like type O blood, they like red meat.
Right.
I'm type A. No. I mean, I will eat it in chili, but it's not my favorite thing.
Right.
I would prefer vegetable soup. That's just me. But I know with type A blood, we are much better with chicken or fish, or
Right.
turkey. And the type O, they love their red meat. So I'm just saying, but try to have live foods as much as possible, which is really a challenge right now. But one thing I like with economics is Aldi's have really a good selection for organic foods. Do you shop there at all?
I do. Me and my husband watch like Bobby Approved. Have you heard of Bobby?
No.
No. So like he'll post things like from Costco or Aldi and all this that's like Bobby Approved, like all the organic foods.
Is it on Facebook or what?
You can look him up anywhere, YouTube.
Okay.
But it'll be like, this is Bobby Approved, which means it's like
Bobby Approved, I
it's
love
very
it.
clean and healthy to eat.
Okay.
His name's Bobby Parrish, but he posts a lot of like, I know the grass-fed beef and the chicken is at Aldi.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of things like I didn't know about that's there because I went to Earth Fair till it closed most of my.
Yeah, well,
that's
they
where I
close,
go.
yeah.
So I go there for like just a few things that are Bobby Approved, and then I'll do most of my shopping. I try to go to Fresh Time, but like the only reason I liked Earth Fair is because they really wouldn't carry anything that wasn't clean. Fresh Time still does a little bit, but I can find everything I got there.
Right.
So I go all over because Aldi's right across from the gym.
Well, see, I'm like, I go to Aldi's, I'll go to Fresh Time, I go to Raisin Rack. I like Raisin Rack. I love their produce because you walk in,
It's all organic.
everything is organic, so you don't have to hunt and find, which makes it a challenge, especially if you have small children and you are busy and
Right.
you don't have time to be flipping around. So I'm just saying, but it's a little more pricey there, but at least it's all organic and it's called convenient
Right.
as well. And usually Bill, the manager, I think he's the manager, right?
Yeah, Bill's awesome.
Yeah, he's very good. He always has questions. If you have questions, he'll answer that for you and be very helpful to guide you on what's best for you as well. So I think what we have to do is just a number of things to help you feel better for the new year. Of course, nutrition, like I said, is number one. So it's going to help with your energy and vitality, and you add the exercise right with it. You're going to be feeling so much better because it's really difficult, especially this time of year with it being so cold, snow, all of the above, to get out there and move. Because I'm like you, I love to exercise and walk outside. But with my little miniature Dachshund, little Minnie, she loves to go too. But in the cold, we kind of look at each other and say, I don't think so, not today.
Right.
So I'm just saying, this is a good choice. And I like the fact that you offer the membership of 3 months, 6 months.
Yep, 3 months, 6 month. We have a 24 month, which is nice. It does hold you accountable. So you're in that 24 month. Can't cancel till the 24 months is over, but it's the cheapest option to start. And that's the best one to do to hold yourself accountable. You can get out. I mean, if you move, there's still medical reasons, like you can get out of that one, but you get rewarded for being with us for 24 months. So it cuts to like $25 a month after the 24 months.
Right.
But yeah, we have quite a few options. Like I said, college rate. We have ministry discounts. We have we are partnered with like Akron Children's and some other places for a corporate discount.
Well, that's nice. That's
So-
really nice.
We have lots of things.
Yeah, very good. And I like the fact that it's for women alone.
Women only.
And you have a shower there, and you have somebody on staff all the time.
We keep it clean. That's the biggest thing. Is we
Yes,
like to keep
very,
it
very
clean.
clean, yes.
Very clean, and all of the trainers certified, very, very great girls. A lot of them have been with us for a while, which is nice. So
Yes.
they know the ins and outs.
Right. So, and also I think we need to talk about how it can help you emotionally as well.
Oh yeah.
A lot of anxiety, things like that. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. So I would say it helps your mental health tremendously.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd say 9 times out of 10, you don't hear a lot of people that love to work out. I mean, there are quite a few people that love to. I genuinely like to.
Oh, yeah.
But there's some people
Yeah.
that know they're just doing it for their health.
Right.
But I think a lot of ladies always leave feeling better.
Oh,
And that's
definitely.
because working out is supposed to relieve stress. You're supposed to go, I recommend just put your phone away, go focus on yourself, work out. I say a lot of the ladies that are like, I just think I'm going to cancel. And they end up coming because I try to encourage them to come, and then they feel better when they leave. And that's because
Right.
exercise helps relieve stress and get everything off, your plate that you have going on mentally. So it's definitely good for your health mentally.
Oh, definitely. And the thing is, it can help you overcome so many issues that you're dealing with in life. But we have to go by everybody's schedule, because the majority of us are working full time and you've got to set time for you. And like you said, put the cell phone away, because we tend to be having that cell phone attached to our hip, you know, and I can be like that as well at times. But the thing is, I think you're just going to feel better overall. And I like the fact that you give a discount for 65 or over. I think that's affordable, because I mean, I'm not saying there are, say if you're a family, then you may want to do the Y. That would be, of course, you know, more accountable for you. But I like the fact that you target and you put the program together for each person. Everybody's different, you know.
And of course you can come in and just use the gym to work out if you don't want any of that, but I'd say most of the ladies take us up on that.
Yeah, oh, definitely, definitely.
And it's also going back to like how it helps you mentally and relieve stress and all that. Like the ladies at the gym are amazing. I can guarantee, I mean, if you're not a people person, you don't have to talk to everyone, but everyone's on their own journey. No one's watching you do what you're doing. Like everyone's just doing their own thing when they're in there. But there's some ladies that have met their forever friends at our gym. And just working there in general, talking to the ladies every day. If I'm ever stressed, like it relieves stress immediately. I love talking to them. It's just it's a happy job with all the ladies. And they're all amazing. So that part of it too, just, you know, meeting and seeing friendly faces.
Right. Well, and also the exercise can also support your bone health, correct?
Oh yeah. Going back to when we were talking about the power plate and osteopenia, because that's like the starting stages of osteoporosis. I have a lady I'm very close with at the gym, and she actually, her bone density test came back amazing a few months ago. And she religiously started to do our Fit Factor class. We have a HIIT class we offer at the gym. She did that at least, I think it was 2 to 3 times a week. And my mom wrote a program for her and her friend. They met at the gym, and they now come like 3, 4, 5 times a week sometimes, at least 4 days a week to come in. And she was talking about, it's on our social media page, how good her bone density test came back from consistently working out. Like she stayed consistent and she saw results. That's the other key, is consistency. You're not going to see results if you're not consistent. You have to be consistent. Right. Same thing with the new year, new me. Everyone wants to come join the gym, but you know, are they consistent? Yeah. That's the thing. Our last year we had the Biggest Loser. We always do that in January now. We started it last year, and what I do is, having my major in human nutrition, is I sit down, and anyone who wanted to do the Biggest Loser, I get their like weight, height, age, I get all their info, and I sit down, I tally, or I calculate what calories they should be at or under, because it's more so you're going to be in a calorie deficit a little bit. Now, I kind of tell them a healthy calorie to stay at or under, caloric intake daily, because I don't want them to just restrict themselves to where they feel like not very good, because they're just restricting so much so quickly. But I sit down and I do that, and I tell them what to stay at or under. I recommend different apps that are free for them to use. And the ladies that track their food every single day last year, and they stuck with it, and they worked out, the one lady, she's lost at least 30 pounds this year.
Is that right?
Because our goal was to get them started that way, but have them stay that way. Yes. And the one lady, I can think off the top of my head, she stayed that way, and she kept tracking even after the Biggest Loser, because it was only like less than a month. She consistently kept losing, and it's because she never really paid attention to the nutrition labels or what she was really eating. She was, you know what I mean? Picking it up and eating it. Which is what a lot of people do. So she tracked her food. She paid close attention to what she was eating, and like you think, you eat a bag of chips. Say you have a bag of chips, it's easy to eat the whole bag, even if it's small. Yeah. But like the nutrition label could say 8 chips is 140 calories. And no one's eating 8. I mean, if you grab out 8 chips, it's literally the smallest amount. You're like, you're probably eating like 4 times that typically. Wow. And people don't realize they're doing that. So it's like, that's why I tried to open some of the ladies' eyes. I'm going to do it again this year, to just try to track their food. It's hard to do, but it helps. And you just have to like stay at or under that calorie intake I give you, and then make sure you work out. And they did good, all the ladies that kept with it. So I plan to do that again this year, which is going to be fun. Well, yeah, because if they want to lose weight, I feel as though nutrition is important on what they're eating, and exercise, move. If you don't move, you're going to lose. And I thought I was in pretty good physical shape, but as soon as I retired in 2018, I came in and joined the gym, because I said, I know I need to do this, because I was pretty active in my job. But
I thought it was in pretty good shape until I started working out. I went, whoa.
Yeah, and it's like you can say dieting. A lot of people say like there are a lot of people that see results with dieting, but for me, I like encourage people. You need to eat your 3 meals, but you need to shrink your portion sizes.
Yes.
So eat breakfast, eat lunch, eat dinner. Make sure you get all your protein, and you're supposed to have at least probably 35% of your daily calories should be protein. But you need to make sure that you're doing that right. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, just shrinking your portion sizes. And you'll see, I mean, when I played college basketball, it was like massive. I was very muscular. We lifted very heavy. I wanted to tone down when I was done playing. And the way I did it was I just did lightweight, more reps. That was what I wanted to do because it's okay to lift. But then I would shrink my portion sizes, and I lost like 35 pounds.
Wow.
Just by toning down and just shrinking my portion sizes. But it doesn't mean restrict yourself and just don't eat. That's the one thing that people don't understand. If you don't eat and then you go back to eating, you're just going to gain it right back.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a fan of the keto diet as much, because you're limiting so many of the carbs.
Yeah.
But when you go back and add them in, you're gaining it back. So you have to be careful with that.
Right. So what do you suggest for like a snack if a person is a snacker?
Definitely.
Different for everybody, I'm sure.
Yeah. I would say definitely pay attention to that dirty, we talked about the dirty dozen,
Yes.
the dirty list.
Yeah.
Eat nuts, fruits, those chomp sticks I was eating on the way here. That's like 10 grams of protein, one stick. It's like definitely getting your protein in with that. It's like grass fed, so it's really good.
Yeah.
Definitely like a healthy type protein bar, making sure you're eating the right
Exactly.
bar.
That's so important. Well, that's where the Yucca app comes in. That's going to guide you and give you a good direction if it's good, bad, or poor. So, I mean, when I first got it, I was busy zapping. And even though it's organic sometimes, it's not always good. I'm just being upfront with you.
True.
So, it's just so sad today. It's corporate greed in many of this. So, you got to be your own CEO and be in charge when you go grocery shopping and have the Yucca app on your phone.
Yep.
And after a while, you'll know which one to stay away from and which one is the beneficial for you as well. So, this is a good time of year because we're more indoors, and this is time. I like the fact that you can give a 3-month membership, or maybe you're going to Florida for 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Right.
And you can adjust your membership to what your schedule is as well.
Right.
So I think that is really, really very, very good. And for older people, what seems to be the problem with their balance? Just their balance just doesn't seem to be quite as up.
I think from what I see, practice, like they never have worked on their balance. I've started a young lady, or I should say she's a senior, so I think she's about 64, 65 recently, and she just had never worked out before. So her balance was bad just because she's never done it. And we hold balance classes every Friday with Macy, one of our trainers. She does it early in the morning on Fridays, or like around like 10ish. So she'll do one around like 7:30, 8 with all the morning ladies, and she has huge classes Fridays, at least like 8 to 10 ladies that come in and do it. And then she'll do one around 10, and their balance was just so bad, and they notice it. But every time they're coming in, which is amazing to work out every day, they're not doing balance. They're more so doing the machines and weights, which is tremendous, but they never added that part into it. So their balance they just finally realized their balance was not very good. And it could, sometimes it could be it could do with your vision and other things that come into play with it, but more so just they weren't working on it.
Well, and the thing is, if you're not real active, your balance can be affected as well. Now, what other special opportunities do you offer other than the balancing classes?
Yes.
Don't you have yoga as well?
Yep, we offer senior yoga, which is chair yoga. We do it usually every other Monday in the month. We have if you call in, we can always tell you the dates for the month, or we have a sign-up sheet in the gym and a whiteboard that always has those days and times on it. We offer gentle yoga. We offer Zumba every Monday, Wednesday, 5:30 to 6:30. The ladies love that.
Now, what is that exactly?
Zumba's it's a good workout, but it's like, I don't think I'd be very good at it, but you're like dancing. You're dancing, you're doing they'll add weights sometimes. You're kind of just moving and grooving.
Right, okay.
But there's the Zumba, and a lot of ladies love that. We have that HIIT class that you can add on to your membership. It's a full body workout. We actually it's 30 minutes, and it's offered every day. You can come in and do it whenever you want. We have a remote. We show you how to start it. It's 3 minutes each station, and we change the class every single day. So there's whiteboards in the gym, and that will be literally changed every night. So one day strength focus, one day's like full body focus, one day's it changes every day. But we offer that class, and there's also every day at 9:15. If you come in for that class, you'll be with a trainer supposed to be over there to push you. And then like 3 days a week at 5:15, the class happens as well. And that's, if you come at that time, the trainer will also be over there pushing you. And that has like boxing, battle ropes, all of the high intensity stuff that people like to do. So we pretty much offer anything you'd want at the gym. I know we're looking at getting, like, eventually our goal is a red light or infrared sauna. And the back, we would like to put one of those in there because red light's very important for recovery, inflammation. You know how that is, all of that fun stuff. So,
and the sauna is very good to detox you as well. Because I'll be honest, I bought a sauna a long time ago. I have the one that lays on the floor and like a cave over you. And it's amazing how much better I feel. I tend to use it in the wintertime,
My
not
mom
in the
has
summer.
one,
Does she have one?
Oh, I love it. I sweat bad in it.
I mean, I put it up to, I can control the temperature. I put it up to like 99, 98. And I'm only in there like half an hour. How long do you do it for?
I do 25 to 30-ish minutes.
Just if I get too hot, I said I'm done.
And she has the power plate at home too. You can get them off Amazon. Like, they're not like the ones at the gym it's like very good. This one's also very good, but you can do that at home too, and it's awesome.
Nice, very good.
So
there's all types of options here for you on what you would prefer to do. And you can go in and tell Makenna or your mother as well and say, hey, here's what we want to do. And you put the program together.
No matter what they want, we'll do it. If you want personal training, one-on-one the whole time, you want a plan, like I said, we go through the first 3 workouts, we show you the machines. If you want, most of the ladies come in and they're like, I want to work on this, like I said, balance, or I want to work on just strength, or I want to work on losing weight. We'll help you try to achieve your goals, like I said, as much as we can.
And then if I remember right, it's like every Friday you have 2 parts to your gym. One part is with all the workout things, and then on the other side it's more individual machines, correct?
So the one side where the HIIT class is, that's where I'll be doing my one-on-one personal training if I ever have any clients coming and doing that.
That's what that is.
You have to, that side's extra, so anyone can go over there who pays for that side or has that class. The other side is just going to be all your machines, your dumbbells. That's where mainly everyone's at. Treadmills, stair stepper, cardio machines. That's where you're doing all your workouts. But typically that's why it's divided, because the HIIT classes take place on the other side of the gym. But there's no ropes anymore, so it's kind of all one, but people know whether to go over there or not.
Because you can go over there on Fridays, because I use the one where I put my feet in the little stirrups, and the rowing machine is what I call it.
We have a free Fit Friday, that's what you're thinking of. We'll put it on our whiteboard where we choose, like, once a month you can go over to the Fit Factor side for free. You can try out the class or anything over there.
Okay, nice, very nice, very nice. So hopefully this has given you some inspiration and encouragement to be responsible for getting out there and moving and feeling better, because I personally feel better after I work out. I'm like, sometimes I have to talk to myself into coming. I'll be honest with you. I think we're all like that, So, but, we need to get out there and move and start a new year, and you're going to feel so much better. And then whenever the weather breaks, you can get out there and add walking. Because my little mini and I, we walk normally spring through fall until the weather hits outside at least 5 days out of the week, plus working out at the gym.
That's me and my dog too.
Health is wealth. It's up to you, and you can do this. So be well and have a great new year, and be grateful for your many blessings. And
Happy
thank
New
you
Year.
for taking the time, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.